Hello and welcome to this install tutorial for the GR Corolla full lip kit by Epsilon Plus Aero. So we're going to go through this in sections, starting with the front lip, then going to the side skirts for your spats, and then finally the rear wing. Please check the description for the specific timestamp if you're only installing one of these 4 parts. But let's start with the front lip. So one of the things we want a precursor with is the way you get the polyurethane parts. We actually fold them to make shipping faster. So this is actually how you get the lip. And I'm going to show you basically what to do when you get it. So this has already been opened. So normally it comes in a package. It normally comes in a plastic covering, but for the sake of this, it's already been out. But it comes folded like this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull it out. And obviously you can see it's quite folded right now. So depending on the time of year, you wanna leave this out in the sun. Or if you can't and it's winter, like it is now when we're filming, we can grab a heat gun and heat it up. So with the heat gun on low heat, you're going to, or with high heat or low heat, you're going to just slowly go, we're going to focus on the corners that are bent. So I'm going to push this down. Right, I'm just going to go like this. And this will take a little bit if it's cold, so just be patient. You can see that it's slowly starting to unravel here with the heat, which is a very, very cool phenomenon, and it allows us to make shipping this product a lot cheaper for you guys. So if you are getting the carbon lip, obviously this won't come folded, but this is how you're gonna get it, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and show you how it works. The lip comes like this. It is pre-clear coated. A gorgeous piece of hardware. Okay. So now that it's unbent, you saw it only took around 10 minutes, so we're ready to throw this on the car. Now to the front lip, we're gonna need double-sided tape, which is included on the polyurethane, kind of optional for the carbon. A impact driver with a screwdriver, to do the self-tappers, a 10 mil. And then I'm gonna show you with the marker, obviously you don't need the step. So you're gonna get 5 self-tappers included. We might give you more in the future. You're gonna self-tap basically somewhere in the center, somewhere on the side in this area, and then somewhere on the side in this area, and then one on both ends, okay? Then, before you put anything on the car, you're gonna wanna take isopropyl alcohol and spray down the car and wipe it, just to make sure it's clean. Okay. And an optional bonus, if you have the equipment, is to use a 3M polyolefin adhesion promoter, right? And spray the parts that are gonna get double-sided tape, which is just this side and this side. Okay, and now you're gonna get a jack and jack up the car. Okay, so you're gonna get a jack it up on the rear jacking point, or the front jacking point. And if you do this sufficiently high enough, you don't really need to do the other side. Next, you're gonna take 8 10 mils off the bottom of the car in their OEM under tray locations. Okay, now you can go ahead and start mocking the lip. And these match all the OEM tabs, so you're gonna go ahead and put these back in. And I can just go from one side to the other. Having a friend helps, but it's not too bad. With the included self-tappers, we're gonna do 3 in the middle, or you can do more if you want, but just like that. The one right here. So these are unfortunately a necessary part to keep the lip held up because the lip is so long. So we do require this, otherwise your lip does run the risk of falling off. Okay, so that's the front done. Next, we're gonna turn the wheels left and right so I can put the 2 self-tappers on the wheel well sides. So let's go ahead and do that. So before I screw it into the wheel well, I'm gonna go peel this back, right? I'm gonna grab the tape. Ugh. This part always sucks. Peel the tape. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the side of the car, like that. Cool. And then I can go ahead and put my self-tapper into the wheel well side. Like that. Repeat for the other side. Okay, so now that the front lip is on the car, we're gonna go ahead and move to the side skirts. The side skirts in this case are also polyurethane. They will also be folded, same story with the heating, and they're gonna come with metal brackets. So you're gonna get 6 of them, and if you come here and look at the holes, you're gonna see that we have 5 holes, and we've opted to give you 3 brackets on each side. So they're gonna go on the outer and the middle one, just like this. You're gonna get hardware, which is a M6 with a nut. Okay, so now using the M6 hardware, we're gonna go ahead and pre-install these brackets before we mount it on the car. So go ahead, put this in. Cool, and now we're gonna repeat for the other side, and then we're gonna move on to the car. So remember, it's gonna be the edge one, so last one, middle one, and front one. So 10 mil here. 10 mil here. Okay, so I'm pre-tealing the tape just to make my life a little easier. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on with the same screws I just took out. So I'm gonna line it up here. Having a friend helps, for sure. Now, once the brackets are on, you can go ahead and line up the skirt, place it, peel the tape, just like that. You may want to do a little bit of adjustment on the brackets so that it goes in a little further, but that's entirely up to you. Now that we're done with the side skirts, and while we have this wheel off, I'm gonna go ahead and do the spats. The spats are actually the fastest part of this process. Same story, get the wheel off, let's clean the surface. Down. I'm gonna apply some adhesive promoter to it. Okay, and now, same thing, you're gonna have a push clip over here and a push clip over here. I'm gonna ignore the front one. I'm just gonna pop this back one out. You're going to peel the tape. This goes over, you're gonna butt it up. It sits flush against the body. So place the tape, put the side skirt on, or the rear spat on, like that. And then this bottom hole should line up with the factory push clip right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in, like that. Push clip in, just like that. Okay, and then for security's sake, we're gonna go ahead and put a couple more self-tappers in. One on the inside edge and a couple underneath. Now that we have the entire left side of the car on, I'm gonna go ahead and put the wheel back on and then repeat for the right side. Once you have the car on the ground, make sure you get a torque wrench and torque the lug nuts. Check. Okay, all right. Now that we have the rest of the lift kit on, this is everyone's favorite part, and we saved it for the last. We have the WRC wing. What I like about this wing is it's plastic, which matches the OEM style. It's very lightweight, very stiff, and we're probably one of the only double-decker wings on the market. If you look closely at the wing, we've replicated the OEM provisions here with the pop clips and the screws. And we also have a very large mounting area, so we feel like we don't need to drill the trunk and put a screw through it. So let's go ahead and start assembling this wing. First, we're gonna take the stock panels here off. So we're just gonna go ahead and open the trunk, grab an 8 mil, and these just come right out. Then all that's holding these in is 2 pop clips, so all you need to do is just lightly pry at it, and it pops right out like that. So now we're going to take the pop clips off by sliding them off. and we're gonna transfer them onto our wing, like that. So this part is going to be a bit of an up for debate, but there's two ways to now go from here to install it. We can install the left and right end plates first, or install the wing together and install it. However, that means that the fitting with the double side tape is going to be a little weird. We recommend professional installation if you're not sure what to do. I'm going to go ahead and peel the tape. The production version is going to look a little different than this, it's bigger. We're going to show you how to do it my way, which is I'm going to put the bottom wing together with the end plates and then put it on the car, and then I'm going to do the top wing. We're going to go ahead and put the wing right here, line it up. I'm just gonna get the bolts started. So now that we have it bolted, I'm gonna use this little flex right here to help get it together. So go ahead, come over to the car, swap with me. And now we're gonna mock it up to the car. So the tape is already peeled, and we're gonna go to put your side on. And then I'm gonna pull on my side to get my side in with the pop clips. So this is gonna be a little tricky because this action peels at the pop clips a little bit. Okay, and now I'm in, just like that. Good, and press the tape down. Just like that, we're in. Okay, so now open the trunk, and we're gonna put the 8 mils in now. So now that we have the bottoms in, the tape on, everything's nice and secure and snug, we're gonna go and put the last wing element on. So this should just sit exactly where it needs to if it's all done correctly. Like that, super snug. And we're gonna use a low profile ratchet style thing to put the last bolts in. So just like that, the full GR Corolla kit is on the car by Epsilon, and this comes in carbon variants as well in this section and all the side skirts. And if you're interested in buying, we'll leave a link in the description so that you can go purchase this. Until then, enjoy the kit, and we'll see you in the next video.